The king raised the flea like a beloved pet, not only allowing it to feed on his blood daily, but even having a luxurious suite specially built for it. Under the king's devoted care, the flea grew bigger and bigger until it eventually became as tall as the king himself. Just as the king was basking in joy, he discovered that the flea had suddenly begun breathing heavily. No matter how much he called out, the creature never responded. After the doctor's examination, they discovered that the flea's life had come to an end. The king was utterly heartbroken. Since childhood, he had fantasized about the flea taking him around the world, but he never expected that his day and night devoted care would ultimately lead to such a cruel ending. To prevent the flea's value from going to waste, and also to marry off the princess as soon as possible, the king came up with a clever idea. Whoever could guess what animal skin this was would win the princess's hand in marriage. At first, no one could figure out it was flea skin, but after a savage man barged in, with just one glance, he immediately gave the correct answer. The king was stunned, but he had no choice but to keep his promise. After the savage seized the princess, they arrived at a terrifying cave littered with animal carcasses everywhere. Under the torment of both fear and despair, the princess resolved to escape. Finally, an opportunity arose. With the help of nearby villagers, she was carried on someone's shoulders, desperately fleeing along a suspended rope. Just as they were about to reach the other side, the savage suddenly appeared in pursuit. The princess turned pale with terror, and the man immediately quickened his pace. The moment they reached shore, the rope was cut, and the princess finally escaped danger. But unexpectedly, on the way back to the castle, that terrifying figure appeared again. The savage was still alive. Several people fought desperately, but they were no match for him at all. With no way out, the princess had to pretend to surrender first. Under her submissive soothing, the savage's emotions gradually calmed down, but the moment he let his guard down, a cold flash of steel cut through the air and a sharp blade slashed his throat. In the end, the blood-soaked princess returned to the castle carrying the savage's severed head. The king witnessed this with overwhelming guilt. To make amends for the harm done to his daughter, he personally handed the throne to her.